What's good, world? DCBG here, still in LA. You've seen us with the EF Lifestyle Forever LA series, promoting EXO's Monumental. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to the homie. 6,500 downloads in damn near a day and a half. You know what I'm saying? So that's DC music for you. You know, when you put out real music, you get real feedback. Right now, we about to check in with the homie Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? On the set of his new movie. About to get some new information about that. So come check us out.
Look, do I love it, do I lust it? The struggle of a hustler, the life of a banker, and death is no stranger. I know I'm like his kin to me, took a few friends from me. It all makes sense one day.
On the set of the movie, you know, Wrath of Cain. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your transition, very quick transition into acting?
I mean, this situation came about just really out of left field, you know what I mean? Ben Rames, who's the star of this movie, and also one of the producers on the film, the way he told me the story, he took a trip to South Africa. Okay. Before he left, he grabbed his stepdaughter iPod. So she happened to have both my mixtapes on her iPod. Okay. And he trying to skip through and, you know, get to something familiar. Right. Like, fuck it, let me listen to this nigga Nipsey Hussle shit. Yeah. And he was so taken by the music when he started listening that, you know, his imagination, he started running wild, he started calling up his folks and you know, basically wrote a character into this movie around what he heard on the mixtape.
Right. You're acting with Ben Rames, you know, Gilly from East Coast Philly.
Yeah.
How was it working with these two cats?
Oh, you know, Gilly A1, man. Gilly a real street dude. And Gilly real creative and real talented. You know what I mean? So, and as well as Ben.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people just see Ben maybe as an actor. Ben is the real nigga from the streets.
Right.
That just happened to be extremely successful in Hollywood. Right. And didn't forget where he came from. You know what I mean? He came to my neighborhood, to the block.
Word.
You know what I mean? And paid me money in cash. Like, I brought this for the movie. I just want to feel your element. You know, let's ride around, introduce me to the director. Okay. They came to my element where I was at, no security by themselves. You know, in the heart of my neighborhood. You know what I mean? And dude has been in movies with Tom Cruise. Right. You know what I mean? He just had the presidents and shit. So, you know, it's number one, it's a pleasure. And then I feel, you know, humbled and honored that, you know, people of that stature respect what I'm doing enough to create a role for me. Right. And you know, roll the carpet out of me. Because I got one of the biggest roles in the movie. Yeah. I'm like one of the co-stars, you know, so it's my first real acting role, you know what I mean? But Ben, one of the suggestions Ben gave me was just like, if you can be yourself, that's all I need to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring yourself to the film.
Exactly. So tell about your role. Who you playing? I
play a character named Lil Ricky. And it's basically Ben Rames' son. Okay. Ben Rames been in the pen for the majority of Ricky's life. And you know, Ricky ended up getting caught up in the gangbanging lifestyle, becoming a crip, going to war with a couple niggas in the street, which one of them is Gilly Kid. Okay. Who we find out later in the movie is also Ben's son. Oh, so me and him is brothers. Oh, okay. That's why it's called the Wrath of Cain. Like
okay. So a lot of drama unfolded.
Most definitely. Nice. We born on the streets, you know what I mean? We end up on the same yard as our pops. We not knowing we related. We going at it on the yard. It's a cold plot twist, but it's a lot of levels of you know, how you parallel reality and shit that's going on today. Like, you know, only difference between a blood and Crip is where the mama pay rent at. Right. And that's one of the things of the movie. The address. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Right. It's so real. And a lot of people talk about grinding, but you're just a true kind of experience of what grinding is. Like how you had to hustle, you know what I'm saying, and get to where you are right now. He's in movies right now. You know what I'm saying? So tell him about that grind. It's non-stop.
Yeah, I mean, you know, for a while, wasn't no doors open to us, my nigga. Wasn't nothing moving for us other than people like myself in the street that I could touch personally. Yeah. Like I ain't had no major labels interested. I ain't had no radio trying to promote my projects or play my music. I ain't had no DJ trying to host my mixtapes. I ain't had no artists or producers trying to fuck with it. So basically my whole mentality that I developed was like the fucking middleman. Yeah. And I was naming one of my mixtapes. Like, I'm gonna just go straight to the people with everything I do. Yeah. Cause you know, I deal with people, my nigga. I don't know about the offices and the format and the structure and the corporate level of the game at that point. I just knew what the people wanted and what I wanted as a fan and what I wasn't being supplied with. Right. So I kind of like, I tried something and you know, it's still.
Now for those of you out there, you know what I'm saying, he said mixtape, he's talking about volume 1 and volume 2, volume 3 is on the way.
Yeah, in a couple days I'm getting ready to drop, you know what I mean?
Tell them about that.
Yeah, I mean, volume 3 is basically like the conclusion. It's the final sum of what I got to say before the album. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff that might be too edgy or too controversial to go on my project, because you know I gotta be in Walmart, I gotta be in Best Buy, I gotta be on these commercial outlets, I gotta be visible there. Right. So but I still wanted to express my story and my struggle in our culture and lifestyle in a raw, uncut format. Yeah. So I'm doing that through the mixtape venue, through the Bullets Ain't Got No Name series. And Volume 3 just gonna be the final chapter, the finale, and basically, you know, the most personal music I can put out is more about me this time. Right. It's not necessarily about the hood. It's not necessarily about the area. It's more about me. Right. And you know what I've been through to get where I'm going, my story. You know what I'm saying? Right. And really what I'm about. So it's like the most personal project I've put out thus far. It's getting ready to come out in a couple of days, July 4th. It's like 2 days. So you know, look out for that, man. It's gonna be everywhere on the web, in the streets, and all that. So July 4th. Yeah. Look out for Volume 3. Bullets Ain't Got No Names. Yeah. Then a few months from now, expect South Central State of Mind. Tell them when that's gonna drop. December 22nd, 2009. 3 days before Christmas, and you know, stuff your stockings with it and all that, man. Hell yeah. You already know it's gonna be a hip hop. I'm not gonna call it a classic, because that's not for me to say about my own work. You know what I mean? Right. I let the people dictate what it is, but it's a real powerful piece of music. You know what I mean? And I heard a new artist coming to the game with a project like this in a while, so I'm really excited and real proud of what we've done. Some of the artists, you know, and you think are thorough enough to kind of collaborate on the track with you. Man, new artists, you talking about just in general? I mean, we can go from new artists, we can, you know, LA artists, Slauson Boys. Yeah. I mean, you know, most definitely my crew, my squad, I'm a part of the Slauson Boys. You know, that's the brand that we building up. Yep. So, you know, definitely them. I fuck with J-Rock heavy. I like 211 shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Glasses. Rocky, K-Boy. That nigga Bonnie Hunters from J-Rock Hood, that Killer Twan, he not a new nigga, but he up and coming right now. Yeah. He's rocking and all that, but he crazy hot. Okay. And then as far as just, you know, the rest of the country, like I focus on LA. Recently, you know what I'm saying, we hollered at Drake folks and they reached out, so we probably gonna do something together. Okay. You know, obviously he killing the game. He got a real fresh new sound he brings to the game. Yeah. So I feel like, you know, me and dude working together will be some fly shit. So look out for that collab. Aside from that, man, it's a lot of young dudes like, you know, OJ, Young LA. You know, they represent the culture of they section. That's what I like. Right. Like, you know, I don't like when I hear niggas from down south that sound like you from LA. Right. Or nigga from New York that sound like you from down south. Or nigga from LA that sound like you from New York. Right. I want to hear you represent the culture and the sound of your area, but still do it in a way that's national, where it's not going to stay in this region. It can still be relevant, you know, in other places where it has the identity where it comes from. Absolutely. My uncle, he has a restaurant right on Manchester and La Brea. Yeah. It's called Soul Food Kitchen. Yeah. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Most definitely. Yeah, but he says, you know, whenever you want to come through, free dinners. Oh, I'm in there. Say no more. Oh, yeah, I'm in there. Got set me on the way up. So you already know. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, EF Lifestyle, Nipsey Hussle, the realest. No question. We out of here. Y'all, it's your boy, Neighborhood Nip Hussle. Live on the set, my first feature film, The Wrath of Cain. Y'all tuned in to EF Lifestyle. Now ask yourself a question, homie, what type of lifestyle is you living? I'm living one of the young, rich, and famous, man. Hustle. Take away my granny blessings, I'll be history. Them bullets cut shot through my lack wouldn't have missed me. Come to my hood, say my name, I ain't no mystery. I'm probably in the spot, full of hustlers, energy. In the kitchen, count cash, watching cocaine chemistry.